I apologize about part one. The last 10 seconds of that video got cut off. The storage of my phone was eaten up. So what I'm doing now is I've been working on the uh, the neck nut, the string nut here, and I think I got it sanded down a little bit. I might try to do it a little bit more, lower it quite a bit more actually. On it. Let me get that light on so you can probably see it better. Focus in. It's almost there, but the strings will still be kind of high, so I might go down another scotch or two on that. Not only that, but I've also been working on a new saddle on this. Been sanding it down quite a bit, so I'm still kind of sanding this down a little bit. So that's pretty much what I've been working on so far, is getting this done, because I was just going to roll with what I had, and I had extra saddles and things lying around, so I'm trying to make something. Kind of have to fabricate my own with a lot of sanding and just making things work. But I've sanded down quite a bit of plastic here, and the thing is, I'm trying to be real careful with how I'm doing that, because this is really old stuff. So I'm trying to, I don't want to be sending that on that too much. This is a kit I bought on Amazon. It came in a kit of a bunch of stuff. Bridge pins, bridge pin puller. It came with, what do I do with the other saddle? I dropped it on the ground somewhere. But anyway, had it right here. Here it is. And it came with 2 saddles for, acoustic guitars and stuff. Sorry about the lighting. It's starting to get dark, so my camera's going to have a hard time focusing. I've got the studio light on, plus the light on my phone, so hopefully it kind of helps out. So these are what I've been working with right here, setting it down. I can afford to go ahead and sand these down some more, so let me get on that real quick. So what I've been doing, I've been kind of eyeballing this a little bit. I lay my ruler here to where it runs top of the frets to right up against the saddle to kind of see, kind of string clearance I could probably have to kind of imagine some strings being there, kind of just see what I got going on. And it already raises up, so the bridge itself is already up a good little ways. So I think I can get away with probably sanding this another scotch or two as well, and give me the string height that I'm looking for. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'm gonna hit that string nut up there as well. And the hardest part here is hanging on to this stuff, because the smaller they get, the harder it is to hang on to. Get it evenly. See what I mean? I don't even think I had that on the camera. Again. It keeps slipping. It's getting to the point. Once I get a good bite on it, I gotta keep digging. And now we're gonna clean this off real good. Get this rag right here. Let's see what I got. I do what best I can in these kind of fix-ups. What I can for them. I hope that. Let's see what we got here. I don't think that really made much of a difference. There's the frets. And this is also in a slant too, so there's where the high E is going to go. And there's where the first string, right there. So, first string. Yeah, I'm going to leave this alone, I think, and just see how it turns out. Now, if anything, if it still looks like the strings are too high, I'm going to file notches and kind of sink them down inside the notches a little bit then, instead of keep trying to sand on this. Because the lower I go, the more brittle it's the whole lot more brittle it's going to end up, and it's probably going to break. So I'll be up the creek without another bridge saddle to use, except for that black one. But I just don't want to waste all my saddles doing this. I haven't glued it yet. I'm fixing to here. Let me show you what I kind of use when I go to put these new nuts on. I got these little funnels, little tiny funnels that you could use on the tips of your. I got the zoom in on my camera on your super glues. That way it keeps it more clean, and you don't make a big mess, and you can actually get it poured evenly in different spots on this. So what I'm gonna do now, let's go ahead and get this ready, and hopefully I can get the liquid to come out of there. Just take it and push it on. It'll stay. Hopefully it'll stay on there. Just push it over it. There it goes. It just pushes on there just like that. And now just come on and right here and just squirt it on there. All the way down it. Oh, just dump some on the guitar body, but that's okay. I ain't really worried about it. It'll just be there forever. There we go. Could just wipe it away and see what happens. Now I'm gonna get my C-clamp here, my little clamp I got, and without putting a whole lot of pressure on it and breaking it, just enough to hold it in place, we're gonna put this on. But make sure it's straight and set. There it goes. Just enough to put a little pressure on it to hold it steady, and let it sit on there for just a few minutes. And while that is sitting here drying and getting ready, while that's sitting here, we're waiting on that, take this time now to hit that subscribe button, become a part of the Slim Pickens channel, family, something. I'd love to have you, really. And hit that bell for the new video notifications. Do it for me real quick. Because I like doing this kind of stuff. I like, sharing it with y'all. It's no cost to you. This all comes out of my pocket. I ain't making any money on this, so please, at least subscribe, show your support that way. Thank you so much. Now, let me get this cleaned off before it dries. That's the only thing about these. These are kind of one-time use. So, yeah. I don't know who it is, but they're getting in trouble over there. Alright, so we got super glue put away, that stuff. So thank you. So be sure to hit that subscribe button. And I went with these for one reason. These, well, actually, this is pretty much the first thing I came across on Amazon.com. And I didn't want to go no further, and they were kind of cheap, so that's why I got these. So we're going to put these on here. You can see what I got. I got the nylon strings for the classic guitar. It says 80/20 bronze, and you get clear nylon. I don't know exactly what that means. And to be honest and truthful with you, I've never really had to string a classical guitar before. I've always had the metal loop-in guitar strings to do, but these are apparently ball ends. And so yeah, I think, let's see, classical ball end. I don't think these are are these a light gauge? Does it matter on a classical that they do light gauge, medium gauge, whatever? Not real sure. But I think I better keep this, because this might be telling me what I have on the bottom here. Yeah, might tell me the color coordination or something. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to figure it out real quick. Let's see what we going on here. Oh, okay. All right, so now I got it. Y'all probably already knew this, but here's my sixth, and they are wound strings. And here is my fifth, my fourth, my my third. And these are where they get to be gut strings or nylon strings. And my first string and the second string. So that's pretty. How simple is that, right? I think that nut spot sat long enough, and the strings are fixed to press. Oh yeah, that's a good tight fit. That ain't moving. And I think once the strings get on there too, they're gonna mess down on it. Let's put all this away. So I'm excited here. This is where I'm gonna have to try to mess with the action. Hopefully I get it right. So here's my first string. Going on here. The newest string. This is the first new string this thing has had on it in a long time. God knows how, probably years. So this is an exciting moment. I'm bringing an old guitar back to life. How about that? How about knocking my sander on my big toe? Oh, Lord, that ain't making the bend too good. All right, up. I knew you were going to do that, you turd. All right. Now, that's the only thing about this saddle. It is a little bit shorter. So I got to have that set in there just right. Oh, that's that sound right there, y'all. That's the sound right there. Bring it on in. Wind it down here. This is going to be kind of awkward to do. Maybe. I don't know. Try to get this wound on there. I ain't used to doing these kinds. See how the action looks already. It does look higher. I'm going to have to file. I am definitely going to have to file. Damn sure looks. Yeah, I'm going to have to file it for sure. So before I go any further, let me get my file out, loosen it up. Before I go any further. Now that string, how I make my determination. Let me zoom in a little bit for you. A string is at a decent tension. This is what I try to gauge by. You see how that quarter is still moving underneath that string? That's too high. And it's right on the top of that fret, you can see. See how you still see some of the gap in there as well. So if I could do that, that action is way too high at that fret, the first fret. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna file these down. I got a file over here, right here. You can see where I've been using it before on other guitars, and just file my notches. And this is a little bit wider than what I like, but it's the only thing I have on hand, but it'll file this down for me. So that's what I'm going to do now. So I'm going to loosen this string up and get to it. You can see it start eating it immediately. And that glue I use is fast setting stuff. So, and you see that plastic sawdust or plastic dust you see falling down? If you ever get a crack in any of your plastic, save on that dust. Use super glue in that dust. You can fill in the gaps, and you can just go right back to your business. You can repair your plastic that way on this stuff. Your bridges, your nuts, like this. I'm just going to keep filing. And that's about deep enough. I'm gonna go to about the top of that white ridge line. Can't really see it from this far away, and it keeps snagging too. Keep catching snags in it. But if it's moving the guitar and not the nut, that nut's glued down pretty damn good. And that glue is pretty fast acting, so when you use it, if you use that kind, you better be ready to do what you gotta do. And it looks like when they replaced this, they didn't file it anyway. A lot of times with a lot of these newer nuts like this, they just come with, they don't come already adjusted to where you need them. So you got to do the filing and the work yourself and the sanding. So it's all part of the job. So I'm going to continue this work here and come on back to you. I don't want to waste too much time showing you filing this down. That's really all I'm going to do. Just file this down all the way all through all 6 of them. Alrighty then, it might be ready. Not sure. We'll just have to see. Clean it up for good. Don't think that was actually filed in deep enough yet. Not yet. We'll go down a little deeper. Just when I think I have it good enough, I'm going a little bit further. I got the one with the teeth on it. Yeah. You gotta clean it off though. Might be getting worn down. I've been using this file a lot. You see it snagging, that's because I keep turning the file. That's me, it's not the anything else. It's just the way my hand's moving. But I'm going to do this before I go any further with them strings. I already know what's going to be. Alright. Clean that off now. Alright, let's see what the string does now. And I'll bring y'all out. It's caught on the, sorry y'all, it's caught on the thing here. So we're going to tighten this down now and see what she do. She's down inside there now. She is still high as can be, but yeah, I can still see. I can still run that quarter through. That means that action's still a little bit snagging high, but it ain't got much more. It'll be right where I need it to be. So I can barely lift that quarter up to wiggle it back and forth. But I can just push it, but I can't lift it up. You can see where I'm lifting the string up now. So there that is. So a little bit more, and it'll be ready. All right, let's give it a listen to now. And there it is. It's catching the quarter underneath it now. So that means action is actually not as bad as it could be. But I'm gonna go a little bit further. And I think I'm just gonna go ahead and string it and see what I can come up with. Yeah, I think I'm actually, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and go a little further. Alright guys, I think that's going to pretty much do it for this episode. I've got new strings on it, so now I'm going to go after this video and get it tuned up, play it a little bit, settle the strings in, and and see how this baby sounds. Now you'll be able to catch how this baby sounds and reveal in the upcoming episodes. Be sure, like I said, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for the new video notifications, and until next time, I shall see you when I see you. Purdy. Goodbye, y'all.